Hello. Good afternoon, people. Well, right now, actually, someone asked me to do a review of their post, and it's a full post, so it's pretty good. I did not go through it at first, so I didn't go through it already. That's probably something I should have done. But I agree. Well, with just the topic, the $1 million question. And this is a post by Salim Shalom. The $1 million question. Is BBS decentralized? I say yes. Because decentralized, well, to me, then, first of all, what do I see as decentralized? As decentralized, to me, that is loose from the government, meaning to say the government doesn't have influence over it. Now, completely decentralized, no, because completely decentralized would mean to say it's just from the people without outside influence. That's complete decentralized to me. But right now, yeah, that's the sponsors. They have influence into this. We have people, they have influence into it. The sponsors do. They shouldn't, but they do. A sponsor is supposed to sponsor, nothing more, nothing less. Now, sponsors come with terms and conditions, and those should be there, but not directly over what you can and can't do over your product. No, you just supporting my thing. That's all. The only thing you got anything to say over is maybe if you want some of your money back or something like an investment. Yeah, that's something else. We could talk about that, but not about telling me how to run my thing. So, is it completely decentralized? No. But for the most part, in the parts what is, yeah, necessary, yeah, it's good. Thing is, the problems start as soon as it starts to leave from this platform, because now it's no longer decentralized. Now they're already working on all of the crypto exchanges and all of the rest. Yeah, they know exactly what you're doing, where you're moving, how you're moving, what you're making. Yeah, they know. But as for inside of the platform, unless it's to say a politician comes onto the platform and they really come into your thing, that's how they see inside your thing, you know? Introduction. I've thought about this for quite some time now. The question about whether BBS is decentralized, a very important one. Like most things in life, the answer is not black. No, it's not. Not black or white. It is nuanced. To answer the question, is BBS decentralized? As we must first define our terms. You see, exactly. That's what I first started with. How I perceive it, you know. Definitions. BBS. To help us understand what BBS actually is, the map territory analogy is useful. BBS, territory blockchain, is essentially like a giant Excel spreadsheet with all the different activities recorded on it. I agree. Instead of one person writing it, though, loads of different computers constantly update their own copy of the sheet. Yep. It contains all the posts and comments on BBS. Yep. On this post, for example, is stored on a giant Excel sheet with all the other posts on loads of different computers who agreed that the post happened. So everybody that click on here, they show its proof, just like a petition, that it exists, that people, acknowledge it, they give it value. There isn't one authority who decides what it is or is not on the sheet. What's on is decided by everyone, as such can never really be removed. This is true for the most part, but more so for a BBS owner. As somebody supporting a BBS though, yeah, well, if your post gets hidden because the BBS owner finds it's not within the guidelines, well, yeah, then it's gone, So be careful with this. You know, do what the BBS is asking for. Follow the rules of each BBS. Each BBS has an about section. I would say each person, when entering into a new BBS, check the about section. That is very important. A map is a representative of territory. BBS maps user interfaces are representations of the giant Excel sheet described above. A giant Excel sheet would be really confusing and messy to look at. So the BBS UL presents it in a readable format. I agree. There is currently one main map and you're using it right now. BBS market. No, we have many places. That's not true. There's many different BBSs on the BBS platform. Proof of that is just go to the rewards section. If we still got time, I'll go there. But this is not true. There are many. One main map. No, we have many. Because that's each BBS. So that is a misunderstanding. BBS is a bunch of interconnected computers. Well, and separate BBSs. So it's like separate X. Well, yeah, like as you see here, BBS. But this one where we in now is BBS network. I have my own. I have tree self. But we'll get to that. Some of them all work on storing the territory together. Others look at that territory and independently represent it as they want to. Now, this is what he means by the BBSs. In the front of, but if you notice, you can't say this. In the form of a map. BBS is the map and the territory which are connected. Decentralized. If something is decentralized, it means there is not one central authority. Well, okay, in that sense, then it is decentralized. That controls what happens. Because even then, like with the sponsors, it has to come down the line. And stakeholders, they can vote. So, yeah, then it still is decentralized, yeah. In the case of social media platform, this might mean that no one central authority can censor or change things on the platform. This is now according to each BBS. And then above that is the stakeholders and what they say. So to say this is not completely true. This might mean that no one central authority, yeah, because like in my BBS, for example, I control who stays in. I control who gets whitelisted, so who gets to cash out later. Yeah, there is in a way, you know. So is BBS decentralized? This is an extremely difficult question to answer. I would say yes. For the most part, yes. It really depends on if we refer to the map or the territory. BBS territory is very decentralized. It utilizes blockchain technology as previously. Well, I would say the BBS territory, if you mean to say that's the BBS as in the BBS owners and the separate BBSs, well, that ain't really decentralized. Not for us on here because we can well get into everywhere. And as a BBS owner, we do have control over the things that happen. So there's different levels. As previously mentioned, a giant Excel spreadsheet is stored on a bunch of different computers. Every single post is a check by all of them, and no one body can change what's on the sheet. It's decentralized. BBS maps on their own are centralized. One person can decide. Oh, okay, so we just got a mix up in the understanding. One person can decide what parts of the territory to include on the map. Maybe they don't like a certain post on, yeah, okay. The genius of BBS architecture is that anyone can create a map because everyone can look at the territory. Currently, there is only one map, one main map on BBS market, but only anyone can look at the territory and represent it how they like on the map. The more maps, the more decentralized BBS is. Conclusion, yeah, I think you took a long way to do this, boy. But I ain't got no more time. I just do it by 10 minutes. In conclusion, BBS is decentralized. Yeah, I agree. BBS is decentralized. I'll be adding the post so you can go and check the original post as